Hey, what is going on, you ludicrous ludicolo? That's right, I have solved the Mega Dragonite deck, at least for now. Before we jump into that one, I break it all down, gotta give a huge shout out to Dragon Shield, of course, for sponsoring the channel. Check them out over at dragonshield.com. A ton of trading card game accessories over there. They got playmats, they got deck boxes, and of course, they've got the sleeves. Tons of different styles, tons of different colors to choose from. They have something for everyone for sure. I'm a huge fan of the matte sleeves. I also like the non-glares as well. If you're looking for some color recommendations, magentas, the tangerines for the mattes. I don't really have a favorite. I do like the blood red matte ones as well. So you could always go with the blood red non-glares if you're looking for another recommendation. But like I said, so many different styles, so many different colors to choose from. They got something for everyone over there at Dragon Shield. So check them out. Link will be down in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So Mega Dragonite, it's got a lot of HP and it hits really hard. The problem with Mega Dragonite has always been kind of like consistently being able to attack with the card, and then also you are a little bit limited in terms of your array of attacks when you are playing Mega Dragonite, because the Mega Dragonite only has one attack, and then playing like other attackers alongside it can be a little bit awkward. If you run it with Electric, it becomes a little bit less awkward, of course. You can play the Mega Electros, which is a really cool card. You can even play stuff like Water Pawn, the Wellspring Mask Ogre Pawn, because you'll already be playing water energy, because the attack cost of the Mega Dragonite costs water double lightning. But I wanted to try and make a build that doesn't actually play any other Pokemon in the deck. At first, I wanted to make a build with the Dunsparce, because Dragonair's ability says if this Pokemon has an energy attached to it, once during your turn, you can search your deck for an evolution Pokemon. And obviously, there's some really cool synergy there with the Dunsparce, because it helps you constantly loop Dunsparce for draw power. Or if you even played like some other evolutions in the deck, like Zoroark for draw power, or Dracloak, or if you played the Electric in the deck as just another evolution card to set up. But the more I played with the deck, or one of my goals with the deck was to not run any like other energy acceleration in the deck besides Crispin and Power Glass. Because I was thinking, the idea behind the deck was, I think that's enough for energy acceleration. I think we can get away with just that being the energy acceleration and that being enough to win games. And so far, it's worked out. With more testing, I might eventually add in a small electric line, like a 2-2-1 electric line, including the Electros, because that's always a really cool card to put into decks. Very powerful card. I like that card a lot. But for now, so far it's been working with the Crispins and the Power Glasses. So it's a 4-4-3 Mega Dragonite line. I don't play any rare candy, so the goal is to go first, and then turn one, get down a couple of Dratini, and then those become Dragonairs. And then we start to try and find some Crispins to get energy in play, and then we build up into the Mega Dragonite EX, get the Power Glass for it, and we start swinging for 330 damage, turn after turn after turn, on a 370 HP Pokemon that is the Mega Dragonite. Now, we do need some support in the deck, of course. The Dragonite by itself, even though it does have the ability of the Dragonair to help it set up, which is really, really cool, because like turn one, if you get down 2 or 3 Dratini, then they become Dragonair. The Dragonair finds the next Dragonair. Then next turn, your Dragonairs find your Dragonites. But we want a way to abuse that mobility as well. We want to be able to abuse the mobility of the Sky Transport. Not only does it have a lot of HP and does it hit really hard, but it's got a really cool ability that says once in your turn, you may use this ability, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. And you can use it once for each Mega Dragonite you have in play. So I had many games where I had like 3 Mega Dragonites set up, and then I would Sky Transport into the Mega Kangaskhan, draw 2 cards, and then Sky Transport into the Tatsugiri, look for a supporter, and then Sky Transport back into the Mega Dragonite, and then attack for 330 damage and knock out our opponent's active Pokemon. And we got a couple different Pokemon in here to abuse the mobility of the Dragonite's ability, of course. Kangaskhan, like I mentioned, get that in play in the early game, use it as a draw power, and then we can switch into it later in the game and still get more draw power from the run errand. Tatsugiri. And then I also play this Magearna in here. I'm not sure this needs to stay in the deck. It's actually a decent opening Pokemon as well, because it's got that spike draw for a single colorless energy. It does 20 damage and then draws 2 cards. It's really all about the auto heal as the reason to include this in the deck, though. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 90 damage from that Pokemon. I did find when playing games with the deck, I did need some amount of healing to be able to keep up with not letting the prize trade get too far out of hand, because we don't have any things like rare candies in the deck. We can never have like an aggressive Dragonite attack, like turn 2 going second. We're always relied on fully evolving from the Trinis to the Dragonairs to the Dragonites. So with that in mind, we did need some like other possible like win conditions in the deck. I did have an Ace Roll's Mischief in the deck. at one point, and I did end up cutting that. But I do have the Magearna for some healing. And the Acel's Mischief could make its way back into the deck as well. And then I add the Wally's Compassion. Actually, the Wally's Compassion is not to heal the Dragonite, although that could come up. It's more so to heal the Mega Kangaskhan, which we put in the active in the early game. It's hard to one-hit KO a Kangaskhan, but any punch into the Kangaskhan can lead to a KO later in the game, which can kind of mess up our prize trade. But with the Wally's Compassion, we can heal that damage off the Kangaskhan while continuing to punch with the Mega Dragonite and kind of take away that potential win condition from our opponents. For some added mobility, especially for the early game, we have a Latias, and we're not always able to set up 3 Dragonite, but we might want to be able to get value out of like Kangaskhan and Tatsugiri, or Tatsugiri and Magearna in a turn. So if we have like Mega Dragon in the active, and we use one Sky Transport to get into Tatsugiri, and then we use another Sky Transport to get into Magearna, we would either need Latias or the Air Balloon that we play to then move that Pokemon back to the bench. And we don't really want to put Latias in play if we can avoid it, and we're not always able to set up 3 Mega Dragonites, so that's why I do play the one of Air Balloon, so we can get a little bit more mobility out of our turn to make use out of our support Pokemon here. Meowth and a Fez, of course. Shaman, because Slowking's pretty popular right now, and I don't mind beating a Slowking. And then the final card we have in here, I don't remember, I didn't actually play with this card in the deck for very often, so there might be some gameplay you see of me playing against Lucario, where it was pretty tough to beat them. The problem against the Lucario matchup is they have 340 HP and we do 330 damage. I did have a Badoo in here to try and help that matchup a little bit, but also just be a good starting Pokemon. I did end up cutting the Badoo because it just like kind of never came up. I just would almost always aggressively try and get Kangaskhan in the active, and then from there, didn't really care about trying to use the Badoo too often. But the Volcanion really cool, and actually in my previous Dragonite build, I had a Iron Valiant for the exact same reason, because it could ping 20 damage when it goes from the bench to the active onto one of our opponent's Pokemon to help reach for higher numbers with the attack from the Dragonite to be able to hit for like 350 or even maybe 370 if we're able to use it over 2 turns. And we can do the same thing with Volcanion EX and its Scalding Steam, because we can switch into it, use its ability, burn our opponent's active Pokemon, and then switch it out again with the Mega Dragonite or the Latias. Or if something gets KO'd, we could push it and then burn them, something like that, of course. Now, we can't ping it anywhere like the Iron Valiant used to be able to, but still, it gives us that extra damage we need to go from 330 to 350, which allows us to KO stuff like Lucarios and Mega Greninjas, which has been pretty popular on the ladder recently. So the Volcanion is a super clutch addition that I added at the end of my testing with the deck, because I played up against Lucarios, and honestly, the Lucario matchup was so tough. It was impossible to win. The rest of the deck, of course, we have 4 Lily. Like I said, the deck relies heavily on Crispin. We don't use 4 Crispin throughout games, but we need to find the Crispin. So we play 4 of them so we can draw into it that much more often. A couple Boss, we don't need a ton. A couple of those. 1 Rose's Encouragement. So if we do fall behind and we need a little bit extra energy throughout the game, we have that to rely on. I mentioned the Lilies. The 1 Wally's Compassion, like I said, seems decent. Healing the Kangaskhan is really nice if it takes a hit. I could see Acerol's Encouragement making its way back into the deck, of course. Unfortunately, and this is the main reason I gave up on Dunsparce in the deck, there's only an 80 HP Dratini in the current format. The 70 HP Dratini rotated, which sucks, because then Buddy Poffin basically loses a ton of value to want to even include in the deck to begin with. So that's another reason I kind of gave up on the Dunsparce, because like I just don't really want to play Buddy Poffin because it finds like none of my Pokemon. So 4 Pokepad, 4 Ultra Ball, and then 2 Lumio City and 1 Secret Box. And honestly, the Lumio Cities have been insanely good. I've been super surprised by like just how much it helps us in our first couple turns of the game, getting enough basic Pokemon down to actually play the game. I would even maybe consider going up to a 3rd Lumio City, to be honest. Only 1 Night Stretcher for recovery. This feels pretty comfortable. I do think we need 1. 2 Power Glass. You will see in the gameplay that Power Glass is really important to find, but you basically just need to find that first one and then you're kind of good. Maybe you need the second. So 2 Power Glass plus Secret Box. I was whiffing it pretty often, I'm not going to lie. So, I mean, when I first started playing the deck, I was hitting it like exactly when I needed it, but then I started to whiff it. I don't know. We could add a 3rd Power Glass. It just seems so overkill because we basically just need a single Power Glass and that's it for the majority of games. So I don't really want to add another one. 1 special red card, and then a lot of energy. Whiffy energy is really bad. Making sure Crispin stays active for longer is a really big deal. I could even see playing an energy recycler in the deck, to be honest, to keep Crispin more active the later we get into the game. So that could be an adjustment, maybe cut like 1 water for a recycler. But currently, 4 lightning, 4 water is what we're working with here. And that's it. It's my current take on the Mega Dragonite. The deck's super sick. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it works. Man, Dratini having 2 Retreat Calls. What a little fucker, man. God damn it, you rat. Oh, Dreepy. Boy, Lumio City goes kind of hard here, actually. Hold up. Fine, I'm not mad. I'm a little salty. Latias is prized. It's okay. I'm not mad. Never been mad once in my life. Oh, wait, I fucked up. Oh, no. I was supposed to get... this one. Supposed to get a Dragonair. That's so bad. Lily, save us! Wow, turn one Itchy Pollen. Really creative choice there. Dude, if I whiff Dragonair here, that is so bad. That is so bad. Don't worry, we got the Badoo killer attack. True, true, true. That headbutt. Those Badoos don't stand a chance. Oh, chickens? Oh boy, not the chickens. Please, please. I need Dragonair. I need Dragonair so bad. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Yes, that is so good. All right. I can actually go for the knockout here as well. With that tail snap. Yeah, I guess. Tail snapping, folks. Oh, chill, chill, chill with that Dreepy push, though. What the heck? Here we go. Candy Dragon Ball, Candy Blaziken, Attach Psychic Energy. Okay, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. They could have Candy Dragon Ball Crispin, though, actually. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. I love how awful knocking Badoo feels. Turning on Fez and Unfair Sam, giving the board space back. Yeah. It doesn't feel as bad when you go first. If you go first and you get it turn 2, and you have like my board is stable, right? Because Evolutionary Guidance like gives us so much support. But it's very possible to have like an unstable board state that just like folds to giving your opponent their bench space back and all that stuff. Or where you're like more scared of them just Itchy Pollening again, and you're just like, well, fuck me, I guess I just lose. Oh, fuck. This is awful. But this is pretty chill. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. With some guidance. Got my attachment for turn, which is like the big thing I was looking for. kind of content with just KOing their active, right? Lad Tatsu setup. Well, I should be playing way less water than I... Well, no, but I need the Crispins to be active. Huh, interesting. No, it's probably fine. Ultra Ball City over the red card? No, because I want to be able to deal with Watchtower. Okay, I definitely need a third Dragonite because I want to be able to do this kind of stuff. Want to KO Combuskin? There's an argument for KO Combuskin, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. Definitely an argument for KO Combuskin. Yeah, okay, okay. I dig it, I dig it. This forces Crispin out of them, right? Which is pretty good. Alright, good call. Sure. Well, we might go for Itchy Pot. Well, we'll see. The thing is, I do have to, like, take a turn off. Although, I guess running... Let's see, I need an Ultra Ball here. Like, no, I want an Ultra Ball for Kangaskhan here. So it wants to be, like... Neo City... Patch... I guess Ultra Ball these two, and if I don't have 3 Dragonair in the deck, but I do, then I could have just Nitroed for a Dragonair immediately. I need an Ultra Ball for another... I want a Crispin. Oh, I can draw first. I almost got ahead of myself there. I don't really want to bench Fez, so okay, cool. Teeny.
Teeny. Lumios.
Am I being stupid, or is Dawn not insane in this? As it says a Dragonair Eel, right? Well, I don't play Eel, but also no, because that's literally... We want to get more value out of this ability. It's like, this is just better. Like, I'd rather just Crispin for turn, get extra energy in play, and then the Dragonairs carry the rest of the game, right? Makes more sense. Does more stuff. Okay, looks like my opponent's going to whiff for a turn, which is really, really good for us. I guess Acerola does act as like a Scoop Up Cyclone type card where I can, like, at the end game, I can Acerola my Meowth, right? And then my opponent can't chase my Meowth. Which is pretty cool, actually. Surprise my Dunsparce. Just fail this, right? Yeah. L. This is a little bit of an awkward situation where I need Crispin or Rose's encouragement to actually play the game next turn. If they punch me with Zoroark. We'll see. Oh, did I also prize my Tatsu there? This is when I would, like, double Dragonite, get Tatsu on the bench, go into Tatsu, Tatsu finds me my supporter, would have been nice, but... Oh, I see you! Got this little rat working for you. So they're gonna go Darmanitan, punch... They're gonna go Darmanitan, punch, and then go knockout. That's gonna be their plan anyways. I can just bench Shaman and place around that, I guess. Are they attacking? I feel like attacking here is kind of mid, but you discarded Tatsu? True! Okay, we can Night Charger for him. Why did I discard Tatsu? That guy's goated. I shouldn't have discarded that guy. Oh no, but if I bench Tatsu, then I can't... I kind of have to... I have to bench Shaman here. So I kind of can't bench the Tatsu. I might... Might get kind of weird. My Meowth on my bench? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, but I didn't get the Shaman. I mean, I still kind of whiffed then, huh? I'm a Shaman short from where I want to be. Oh, no, Shaman doesn't help anyways. You're right. Yeah, Shaman doesn't help. It's just kind of a weird situation, I guess. I just want to see how it goes. I mean, they do have to chain back-to-back Zorks here. I should be fine. I should be fine. Yeah, we should be okay here. Start hitting with red cards. Because I can, like, crisp into this Dragonite, red card them, attack with fresh Dragonite, and then you find ends PP up attach, Darmanitan, 90 snipe into ends PP up attach, boss. Yeah, we can make it work. We can make this work for sure. Did you look at the new cards on stream yet? I did not. We can take a look at them after this game. Oh, they put the Mochi on the wrong one. Oh no, they're just gonna Mochi punch and then Darmanitan KO next turn. Yeah, they can just go Mochi punch. It's a pretty, like, I have no healing. They can get Mochi 250. I mean, I can boss KO Darmanitan, but that doesn't, like, win me the game. And then they can just go punch. Well, they would need, oh, it's so bad. It's a really bad situation. This is where, like, Wally my Kangaskhan, like I talked about, could actually come up. Like, Wally and the Kangaskhan here would be pretty good. Or just not playing Kangaskhan to begin with. Like, to have it be in the active to, like, take big hits. But yeah, they just go Big Punch, then Darmanitan. Oh, they took the KO. Okay, never mind, actually. Never mind. They misplayed. They had a really good line set up. I mean, they can still win. It is still winnable for my opponent. Yeah, it's not how Shaman works, huh? Is there actually an argument for me to be, like, running Rapska instead? Because I can use this to find the guy? Maybe, right? No, it still works, Pi. Yeah, Wally works on any Mega. It's not just... what's it called? Every Mega is a Mega Evolution Pokemon. I mean, they could definitely still win, right? They have the 3+5. Then you find boss energy ends PP up. Yeah, I wouldn't be too crazy if they won still. What is my win con? Boss? Boss in my hand, Meowth on my bench. Ever hit him with another red card just to hit him with it, so it's the one less dead card in my deck? Yeah, hit him again. I know those cards are broken. Atsu helps me find boss better than anything else. I think it really matters what I discard here, because I need to attack with this one anyways, right? Yeah, they have decent odds here, actually, to be honest. They're seeing 9 cards total. They've cycled their deck a decent amount. They have all their... Yeah, they have pretty good odds. They have pretty good odds. I'm not that hopeful to win this one here, to be honest. So the real problem with this situation is the Kangaskhan being in the active for my opponent to go after. But, like... Like, what else could I have done? Or like, I mean, if I had a Wally in here to heal my, if I had Wally to heal my Kangaskhan, maybe the Wally to heal the Kangaskhan is worth it. Okay. Or is there just some way to get, I mean, I could just not play the Kangaskhan's, but the Kangaskhan actually feels super good now. The Kangaskhan feels like super, super good. Attack, yeah. Let's do a little bit of prize checking here. Prize the Dunsparce. That's also a problem with playing the Dunsparce line. Is like, how often is it just gonna be prized? I kind of just want to add a Wally in here to heal my Kangaskhan. I don't know. Interesting. We'll see. I kind of want to add like a Wally and like one Jumbo Ice Cream. Because against Pult, the one Jumbo Ice Cream would put our Dragapult at or our the guy out of range. Maybe we just cut to the Dunsparce line. Not my Lumio City. The skill? Turn 1 skill? That's terrible. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Turn 1 skill? Oh, I am getting itched. Could I have played that differently to guarantee a Dragonair in hand? I don't think so, right? Maybe there was a way. I can see cutting the done line for Wally plus another Lumios. Another Lumio. Oh no, we're whiffing. That is so bad. Oh, okay, no Dragonair is really bad. That's really, really bad. I didn't even draw into an item to find one either, which is kind of funny. Like the itchy pollen didn't even matter. I just couldn't do it no matter what. That is why I was thinking of like scoop up. I mean, Secret Box just kind of seems too good to not play in the deck, to be honest, though. Secret Box is definitely the move, I think. But we can add a Wally. I'm down to add a. Is there any other way to like heal a Pokemon or get a Pokemon out of play? Is there some like stage 1 or stage 2 that just says heal this Pokemon? Oh, how does the Doxbun EX work? What does that thing say? Taking 2 energy. I mean, so there's not that low of a chance that they have boss there, actually. Probably just split them. Okay. Very chill, very chill. Actually, the hand is just great. The hand's nice. Very nice hand, very nice. It discards all energy. Is AZ worth it? No. We need to heal more than that. Why Lilies before Kang? Because there's nothing off the Kang that I would draw into that I would want. Like, I want to like have everything in the same hand. I want to be able to Lily and then Kangaskhan afterwards. I'm always Lily in there, so there's no way I don't. Oh my! Do I even have a water left in the deck? Oh, can I even Crispin next turn? What the fuck? I can just Crispin next turn. That is some bullshit. Well, actually, we can do it, so maybe it's not that bullshit. Yeah, the Zoroark, I don't know. The Zoroark could be like, okay, but I don't know, like, just like having the Kangaskhan is just so nice early game. Like, it's just so good early on. So low maintenance, too. Like, we don't have that much Pokemon search in the deck. Like, I'm barely getting my Dratini's on the board. How am I going to find time to get Zaruas on the board, you know? The answer is I'm not. Yeah, the answer is no, unfortunately. Nope, no. Oh, I don't have a power glass currently. That's what I'm missing is the power glass, actually. No power glass. Maybe Magearna with all of the Dragonite switching. I have to remember. I have to go find the baby Magearna. Maybe. Could be. It could be baby Magearna time though. Hey, what did they petrol for? Lily. Interesting. Find. I think I'm just gonna knock them out. Good old tail snap maneuver. That's actually really good, right? Because if they want to attack with Grim next turn and they don't, like, they literally just petrol for Lily, so they don't have boss in hand. We're kind of cooking them here. They're like in a terrible spot. Yeah, they need to pack it up if they don't have boss here, or they need to be like cheating and playing Team Devo or something. I don't even know. Like, yeah, those are their two options: pack it up or be cheating. No other option allowed. You have to attach a Kang for Magearna to work. Whenever you attach an energy from your... Oh, it's from your hand? How does Crispin work? The thing with Magearna, though, it's like it's Pokemon searchable, which is like a big deal. Like, we could play a Wally and a Magearna instead of the Ice Cream, because the Ice Cream is like harder to find. I kind of like the Magearna. How much does it heal? It heals 90? Yo, I might be a Magearna fan. Is there any other way to attach energy from our hand? It'd work, but you need to be more aggressive with Crispin, I think. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm playing for Crispin. What do you mean? Oh, no, Crispin doesn't change anything because it's the same thing. Crispin's the same. Yeah, Crispin doesn't change. Play 5? True. They really hate this Dragonair.
Haters.
I mean, I just boss KO Grim, right? Who knows if they even have Or do I boss KO the Frostlass? If I boss KO Frostlass, that forces them to send up the Grim, which actually might be better. Maybe it is boss KO Frostlass, actually. I kind of like that. I like that a little bit more the more I think about it. Because they have to attack with Grim if I boss KO the Frostlass anyways. And the amount of mobility that's about to go down here is crazy. Most mobile. Dude, look how mobile we are right now. Dude, the fact that I have to click done every time is going to kill me. I'm going to start raging. Most mobile deck of all time? Hello? I could be losing the game at some point. Oh no, I can like just take it to have it, right? And we're not done moving yet. This is still awkward though because I don't have the power glass. Oh, awkward. Maybe I need to attack with the more damaged one here, actually. No, it's got 280 left. We should be fine. The fact that I can't Crispin here is pretty bad, though. I'm not gonna lie. Would it be better not to take Rosa, so to not show the opponent you have it? Well, I have to find it, though. I'm not guaranteed. I have pretty good odds of finding it next turn, I guess, if I really wanted it. 2 Power Glass is still probably 2 Power Glass plus Secret Box is still probably enough, to be honest. It's kind of unfortunate that my Crispins are not active anymore, and it's also kind of unfortunate I haven't found a Power Glass up to this point. But if I had found a Power Glass up to this point, the game would already be over. But we're just not there. I should have attacked with the more damage one, though, actually. I thought I was making the right play by not attacking with the more damage one, but I should have, because this thing might not be able to hit 2 turns in a row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 30. No, it should be good. Imagine if I had Magearna in here, though. Like, actually, no memes. Didn't attach a Power Glass when you had it before you put Lilied. Because that was a situation where they could have had boss KO before I got to attack first. It was, yeah, in that situation, it was correct to hold the Power Glass. Did the Healing Altaria rotate? Oh, is that illegal? I actually don't know. Yeah, what did that one do? It just healed 20 from all your Pokemon? That would be pretty good to play, honestly, if it's legal. I don't think it's legal, though. I assume it's not legal. Oh, they're going after the Kangaskhan. Interesting. They're really going after this Kangaskhan here. They really hate Kangaskhan for some reason. I don't know why. What is this damage spread? What the fuck? This is okay. This is dude. This is in what's it called range, Ursaluna range. Do they play Ursaluna? Am I about to lose to Ursaluna because I misplayed? What not Vileplume 30 return? I don't know. Playing a stage 2, the prize liability is like so high, or the chance that something is prized. Well, there's like an Oricorio that heals 20 from the active. That's just not good. The Magearna is just better than that, though. I think.
Hold on.
There's a Power Glass I needed. I'd rather leave the boss on the deck in this situation. I could actually just play this Crispin, right? But I maybe wanted to like save the Crispin for if they do hand disrupt me. Okay, that's actually a misplay to play this Crispin. So 2 lightning, 2 water left. And we're still moving. Yeah, it was actually really bad to play that Crispin there. Okay. All of my decklists are in my Discord if you want them. Okay, I got a Crispin off the prize card, so I kind of got bailed out there. Yeah, this deck really wishes Super Rod wasn't rotated, right? It'd be nice if Super Rod wasn't rotated. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of the Magearna, to be honest. I like the idea of the Magearna. I also like the idea of playing an Air Balloon, so I have like extra mobility to work with. I think I still play the Latias, but I could see playing 1 Air Balloon, 1 Latias. What do you do against Megas with 350 plus HP? There's 2 KO them. Darkest Vileplume is 30 from each. Swadloon is 20 from active. Alchemy is 30 from 1. And Doxfon is 1 heal all evolution Pokemon, discard all energy. Venusaur is 60 from 1. Venusaur? What Venusaur? I appreciate the prime sub there. Dang Doer. Also appreciate 21 months there, Donnie. Also appreciate the 50 months there, the Green Sir. Also appreciate 22 months there, Reese Online. Okay, I feel like they don't have a play here. Otherwise, they would have done something different than that. This play right here makes you think they have nothing. One v one. If you have the channel points, sure. I can actually attach Lily, put the energy back in the deck, and now I have the Crispin in hand. So unless I top like the lightning next turn, then just swing. Just in case I have some weird shenanigans going on. Has anyone mentioned Fennel already? No, but I don't really need... I don't think I need wide... Oh, they do have it, bro. They do have the Ursaluna. I don't think I need wide healing. I don't think wide healing matters. I don't think we need to be able to wide heal. Dragonite plus Iron Valiant could have been interesting, but it rotated out. Oh yeah, it's gone, yeah. Yeah, we need like narrow heal. We need like single Pokemon healing. We don't need the wide healing. Going away in the free deck space from a year and an air balloon. Yeah. That's probably what we'd add. Well, the air balloon is kind of mid. No, the air balloon is still good, yeah. Because then it lets us use like Tatsu and Kangaskhan, or Magearna and Kangaskhan. I mean, this is also stuck for a turn, to be honest. Well, actually, how quickly do I lose to the Frostlass is the question, I guess. 150? Not that quick, right? Okay, let me just make sure everything's correct. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could play like an energy recycler, right? I don't want to, but I could play an energy recycler, right?